Welcome back to Retirement News Online. The Setting Every Community Up for Retirement Enhancement Act of 2019, also better known as the Secure Act, which originally passed the House in July, was approved by the Senate on December 19th of last year as part of an end-of-year Appropriations Act and accompanying tax measure. Now, the far-reaching bill includes significant provisions aimed at increasing access to tax-advantaged accounts and preventing older Americans from outliving their assets. And joining us from Dublin, Ohio, is attorney and advisor Greg DuPont. Thanks for talking with us, Greg. And from a tax perspective, what are the important considerations for investors saving for retirement now with the Secure Act?
We basically have a couple of different paths that people need to take a look at as a result of the Secure Act. Some people that have been looking at their 401k, IRA savings as potential legacy need to take another look at those plans. The people that are accumulating need to take a look at it from another perspective as well. And those persons that are in that drawdown phase, it affects them in a different way. So there are basically three different paths that all need to be taken a look at and analyzed in the light of what happened with the Secure Act's passage.
And Greg, with these changes in mind, what's the first step?
First step is to assess what its direct impact is on you. So again, when we talk about the three different paths, if you're one that is looking at your savings as legacy, then you need to understand that the Secure Act's change of the required minimum distribution for inherited IRAs to 10 years has significantly impacted that value of that fund for the family. So that is one thing that you need to take a look at if you're in that class of consumer. If you're in the class of consumer that is still accumulating, you need to take a good hard look at what would happen if you did defer taking that RMD until 72, because it further contributes to the retirement tax trap, as I've talked about many times on this show. And you need to make sure that deferring to 72 really makes sense in your world. And third, if you are in the accumulation phase still, then you need to take a look at what type of annuities may be made available to you through your plans as a result of the Secure Act when they finally start coming to market.
Finally, Greg, when do you think this will all take effect?
Scott, if I had a crystal ball on that, I'd say it really won't be widely available for a few years. Maybe the bigger plans might have them by the time that 2022 rolls around, I would say. But for the smaller employers, it probably is not going to happen for quite a while because the insurance companies need to get their product aligned, and then the 401k administrators need to get that aligned with their plans, and so on and so on.
My guest has been Greg DuPont in Dublin, Ohio. This is Retirement News Online. Thanks for watching.